What if I told you that in the 17th century, a paranoid king became obsessed with immortality? So he kidnapped the brightest minds in his kingdom and locked them in an underground vault for the rest of their lives. This is the true story of King Leopold's vault, a place where genius turned into madness. King Leopold III was terrified of death. He believed that if he could conquer mortality, he would rule forever. So he gathered the greatest alchemists, physicians, astronomers, and engineers in Europe. He promised them unlimited resources, wealth, and glory. But once they entered the vault, the doors were sealed. There was no way out. For the first few years, the scientists worked willingly. They experimented with blood transfusions, strange elixirs, and forbidden rituals. They mapped the stars to calculate the perfect moment for immortality rituals. They built machines that could keep a heart beating outside the body. But as time passed, the king's demands became more desperate, more cruel. He wanted results. He wanted eternal life now. The scientists started going mad. Some claimed they heard voices coming from the walls. Others said the vault itself was alive and feeding on their fear. One by one, they began to change. They stopped sleeping. They stopped eating. They worked day and night on projects that made no sense. They started writing notes in languages they had never learned. And then the disappearances began. The last surviving scientist left a final journal entry that was smuggled out decades later. He wrote, "The king was right. Immortality is possible, but not for him. We found it. It lives in the walls. It wears our faces now. We are no longer the ones working here. It is using us to build something far worse than a king who never dies." The vault was eventually sealed and forgotten. But sometimes, in remote parts of Europe, people still find strange underground chambers with old scientific equipment and fresh footprints in the dust. The king never achieved immortality, but something else did. And it's still down there, waiting for the next brilliant mind to open the door. The end. Drop your thoughts below. Would you enter a secret vault if a king promised you unlimited knowledge? Or are you too scared of what you might awaken? Subscribe to Random Vibe Spark for more terrifying original horror stories, wild mysteries, and reality-bending nightmares.